Hello guys, happy summer. We are in front of the beautiful wild tomatoes behind me. This afternoon, Luca and I picked some of our tomatoes. We've been getting our first summer tomatoes the last couple weeks, and we picked some this morning, and I wanted to take you guys with us and show you the harvest because I feel like harvesting is my absolute favorite part. But you just do it as you go and you pick stuff, and sometimes you forget to film it. So I wanted to take the time to film it. So I showed you guys what we picked and some of the tomatoes that we got. It's just such a fun part it's like the celebration of summer. So we have tomatoes right here behind us that are trellised up. We have some in our raised beds that are lower. We are still working on we have to get our arches and our gates up, so I have deer netting over the openings, which works pretty well, but the deer did get in a couple times, trampled the tomatoes a little bit, which was sad, but they could have done more damage. They mostly just kind of stepped on some, so I'm trying to stake some up, but in that process, some fell off, and I just let them ripen on the counter, which is awesome. But we're still getting tons of tomatoes, which was our goal and our dream this year, is to get as many tomatoes as we can. And that was our goal and our dream this year, was just to get as many tomatoes as we can to preserve, to can, to freeze, to pressure can. So I'm so excited. They're starting to come in the loads, so we're starting to eat them fresh, save them, all that fun stuff. So come join Luca and I as we harvest our tomatoes today. Beautiful, chap. Isn't it?
He has no spots.
Okay guys, we are in the shade because it is something hot out here. It is like 100 degrees with 50, 60, 70% humidity. So I had Luca go in the house and cool down. I wanted to show you real quick some of our tomatoes, and I will bring out, to get better lighting, some of the tomatoes that we've been picking all last couple weeks. We've been using some obviously, but I'm just so excited. These have been like perfect heirlooms. Sometimes it's a bummer when you get like a big rotten spot, or the deep cat facing isn't even a big deal, and that's not really much at all there. So this is such a good one. These are the Beefmaster tomatoes. They are such high producing, such amazing heirloom tomatoes. They are one of our absolute favorites this year. So I am so excited about that. This is our first of the ton of San Marzano that are beautiful without like rotten spots. They just have a little bit of dried leaves on them that we need to clean up. But Luca and I found a spot that just had a ton of them. I'm so excited about that. These are the good San Marzano tomatoes for paste. This one was actually just sitting there from when it's just got a little bit of dirt on the bottom from when the deer knocked him over, and I think knocked it off. But it's perfect. It's beautiful. I think this is the Better Boy. I don't normally love the Better Boy or Early Girl because I like more the heirloom, but these we planted just to see if we could get high yields for preserving, and they have been really nice, high yielding. And I feel like when you grow your own, they're not as commercially tasting, if that makes sense. And that was another one next to it. So those are actually really good. And then the rest, oh, we got a teeny baby Cherokee Purple that Luca found, a little bit of cat facing, but cute little guy. A ton of the Sweet 100s that are starting to go from orange to red, really pretty ones. A big fatty cucumber that we didn't see that got away on us, but we've been having a ton of cucumbers from the bush cucumber, salad bush cucumber, and high producer. I love it. This is my favorite tomato by far, ever, ever, ever. I love it. This is the champagne bubbles. They are so light and so nutty. I just eat them as soon as I find them. They are so good. Luca got a few pineapple tomatillos in here for Papa. And I think that's it in this one. Some of the other varieties are starting to produce. We got a couple of Valencias, but ate them right away. And I will show you, like I said, the rest of them. I'm so excited for tons of tomatoes. So fun. Okay, guys, I went and grabbed the other tomatoes that we've been harvesting the last couple days and weeks. These are more of the Beefmaster that I was telling you guys about. Oh my goodness. Like just the ideal tomato that you want in the summer. Heavy and just the ideal tomato you want to have in the summer. It's so heavy, it's heirloom, it doesn't have tons of, like doesn't have anything. I'm so blown away. I love it. These are the Beefmasters. So excited about these. Oh, that's so exciting. These, they look like Beefmaster as well, like little ones. I'm not sure. Like, we had to take a ton of these off because the deer trampled them, like I was saying. I'm going to say those are Beefmaster. Not 100% sure. These are a ton of the Cherokee. You can see, got a little sun scald. Cherokee Purple. And they, when the deer got in the garden, they trampled these the most. They were green when I took them off the vine, and I just put them on the counter. And yes, they do ripen up. Look at that. They're beautiful. I told Sebastian, I don't know if I love Cherokee Purple. Like, what's the big deal about it? I know it's like a top heirloom, but when I tasted these, I was reminded that they are such a good deep flavor. So I really like these. I think it's just the color that I don't love the brown. This one has some cat facing, not a big deal, but they're beautiful. This one just has an open spot. You do want to use the open spot ones in a day or two, or they'll just leak juice everywhere. These are more of the Better Boy, I believe, just a standard regular tomato, but good solid producer with no spots usually in disease. Here's some more, another San Marzano. But I'm just so excited just to get loads and loads of tomatoes that aren't rotten, or we haven't had any blossom end rot that I've seen. Thank the Lord. I think just a couple tricks that we did, we planted with, it was either biotone or plant tone, I can't remember. And we put lime in the hole when we planted them, which is supposed to give them extra boost of calcium. So I would say that that works. So we put lime that we had from the chickens right in the hole when we planted them.
Just that one.
And here's more of the cherry tomatoes. Again, the Sweet 100s, or these red ones.
Champagne bubble.
Champagne bubbles, these little guys. And then I forgot, in the batch from today, I think it's these. We started picking some of the proven winners. I don't remember if it's their cherry tomatoes, the Good-Hearted. I think it's the Good-Hearted, the little one. So I'm really excited about that. We did pick them a little early because we got excited. But that one looks like a sun gold. I don't know if we have sun gold, but that would be exciting. I didn't think about that. That might be a sun gold. So excited about all these beauties. And Luca just reminded me, this is the first of the blue cream and berries, or blueberries and I think it's blue cream and berries. So I forgot I had this. I saved it to taste test with Sebastian. So I just wanted to show you real quick. It is the next day and I'm so excited. This is the teeniest tomato. It's called the spoon tomato. Literally, I think it's the world's smallest tomato. I grew them for flower arrangements and for Luca, but isn't that the cutest little thing? It's just a teeny little thing called the spoon tomato. And it's really funny that the next day this is ready and this was ripe. Look at that. It's hilarious. This is Like the world's smallest tomato, and this is the biggest tomato I think I've ever grown. It's a little not unripe, but it's not as ripe as it could be because it's so big and beautiful. I did not want anything to happen to it, and it's so close. Look at that. It is just massive. In the camera, it doesn't even do it justice because it just looks ridiculous. Like, it's just so big. And there's just the smallest amount cat facing, not even, I don't know if it's not even cracking, but just dryness there. It's just so pretty. Oh, and as I said, guys, it is hot today. It is so hot. It's the kind where you come out for a couple minutes and you are just soaked. Your clothes are soaked. The humidity is so high. I don't know. It's been like 60 to 80% actually, I don't say last couple weeks, but the whole summer basically. And it's getting up into the what feels like index of 100 degrees. So it's hot. So I told Luca to go in and cool off while I showed you guys the tomatoes. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the tomatoes. I'm just so excited to bring so much joy to my heart. Tomatoes are one of my absolute favorite things. I planted a ton from the nursery this year and I seeded a lot of specialty varieties. So what you guys saw was just like the first ones that came. We have even behind us, behind these sunflowers, or to the side of them, are a lot of specialty varieties that haven't even started growing yet. And this year has been crazy weird with, it was a lot cooler for a lot longer, all the way into June, which is very rare for here. And then it got super hot. So tomatoes love it hot, not stressed hot, but that's why they didn't ripen for so long. So a lot of you, if you had that same thing and you're like, why are my tomatoes not ripening? Here in South Carolina, we never have tomatoes in July 1st. So that's very rare. So a little bit of odd year, but they're still coming. So I will give you guys a full tour soon of all the different varieties, and you'll get to see the harvests of those as well. We will try our best to capture them as we go and just take a moment to show you the harvest because that's why we do it. That's the fun part. So hope you guys enjoyed. It's actually starting to sprinkle a little bit because it's so hot. It's given a little bit of a heat rain. But thank you guys. Enjoy your harvest. Enjoy the summer. Be blessed. Bye.